Yo, what's up? This is Rich Brian, aka Brian Emmanuel, aka Young Immigrant, aka I'm a really good cook and I'm single, so please hit me up. And this is my essentials. This is an Asus Republic of Gamers laptop. This is in really bad condition, as you can see. Let me see. It looks terrible, but this is where I made most of my music. I have FL Studio on here. I've had this laptop for a couple years and I bring it everywhere. I might change to a Mac one day, but so far this does the job, so I'm just gonna keep it with me. This laptop is for music making only. Rubik's Cube. I bring this everywhere because I love Rubik's Cubes and I know how to solve them, and this is just like a really fun, fidgety thing that I do when I'm on tour or like when I'm traveling or when I'm trying to impress people, mostly girls. But can I solve it right now? Should I try to solve it?
Mix it up for you?
Yeah, sure. Better make it hard. That's what she said. Cool. Oh, it's not bad. Nice.
What's your record?
8 seconds.
8 seconds?
I got really lucky ones. 23, baby. Logic, fight me. The formula to solving your Rubik's Cube is there's a lot of things that you have to memorize, and you also have to be really good at math. I'm just kidding, I'm terrible at math because I was homeschooled, but this is, it's just a lot of memorization, and apparently I'm really good at that. And a lot of practice too. A lot of, I spent a lot of nights not going out and just staying home and practicing Rubik's Cubes because I used to go to competitions when I was a kid, and then one day, I remember I was 11 and then I went to a competition and I didn't win, I lost. And then I'm like, what am I doing with my life? Like, why am I doing this? I'm not making any money. And then that's when I started making music. So this is the Himalayan pink salt, the coarse pink salt. I carry this everywhere because I like salt and I like my food salty, and I also love to cook. Hit me up. But you can add it on anything, like you could add it on eggs, spaghetti. Like sometimes if I feel like I need electrolyte, I just sprinkle it in my LaCroix. And yeah, pink salt is really good for you. So you should get this, it's really good. Fuck iodized salt, pink salt is the way to go. So this is the Magnesium pills. I just found out about this a couple of days ago, but this is good for your bones and your teeth. And it's also just a natural muscle relaxer. I'm a tense person sometimes. This is what it looks like. You take 2 a day. I'm not sure if it works, but I think I've been relaxed. I'm either relaxed or just really jet lagged because I'm so tired because I was in Indonesia like literally 2 days ago. But yeah, I'm gonna keep taking this and see what happens. Hopefully this will make me a more confident person, and hopefully by having a more relaxed muscle, I'm just gonna be better at dates. So this is corned beef, but this is not any regular corned beef. This is corned beef from Indonesia, and it tastes amazing. I grew up eating these, and I brought this from Indonesia with me, and I'm gonna cook it whenever like I have a kitchen, because I'm in an Airbnb right now and there's no stove. I look for it everywhere in America and I just can't find it. But this is like, it tastes really good. It's probably really bad for you, but it's fine. It has the consistency of like ground beef. So you just like scoop it out with a spoon, you make like little meatballs out of it, and then you dip it in like an egg mixture. And you kind of deep fry it. That's how it works, and then you eat it with rice. This is my Bose Bluetooth speaker. Sometimes when I'm bored and I feel like I need to just relax and just get away from work a little bit, I like to paint and listen to Mozart on Spotify, and I just look at his most streamed songs, and I just like put it on my Bluetooth speaker, and then I just paint whatever it is that's in my mind at the time, and I feel like that's the most peaceful thing ever. And you know, whenever I can't meditate, I just do that, and it's really nice. It's either Mozart or like Beethoven. They don't have that many Spotify listeners, which is kind of crazy.
What's more streams, you or Mozart?
Me or Mozart? I think I do, honestly. That's pretty crazy. It's kind of, that's the world we live in. It's kind of fucked up. This one time I painted like just a bunch of colors, just like specks of a bunch of colors on a canvas, and then I waited for it to dry, and then I painted a big heart in the middle of it, and then it's like a heartbreak thing, but then it's like, it's really unoriginal, but that's how I was feeling at the time. The goal is to have every painting in my house to be painted by me. I feel like that'd be a tight way to live. So these are my AirPods. I didn't think I was ever gonna buy it, but when I bought this, I was like, this is so great. And plus, it makes you look rich, and I love that. So whoever out there that thought that I was an interesting person, you're wrong. I'm a basic bitch, as you can see. This is my second AirPods. I actually postmated these, and they work really great, man. You know, definitely, sometimes I put them on when I don't want to talk to people. They feel like I'm on an important business call, and sometimes I walk around the airport just faking a business call, and then, you know, not for people to see, but like just so I can feel important. And yeah, I think it's a really good investment. Yeah, wait, sorry, I'm on a meeting. Wait, sorry, what? Drake doesn't want to be on my album anymore? Yeah, it's all good. Practicing Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. I never read books, first of all. This is like the second book I've ever read. This is about living in the moment, because that's what I struggle with, and that's what I'm like trying to do a lot more these days. I'm just kind of like, this book says like a lot of simple shit that like, when you see it, you're like, oh, that's crazy. Like, I'm gonna do that now. But it's like a lot of simple stuff, but it's worded so in a way that like, when you see it, you're like, oh, that makes everything makes sense. Like, I'm not anxious anymore, or like, I'm so in the moment now. So I just bring this everywhere, and I just kind of, you know, try to live in the moment as much as I can. Not worry too much about the past or the future. You should get it. This is an iPhone 8, and this is where I do a lot of things with this. I go on Twitter, you know, I post my thoughts, and I post selfies of myself, and talk to my family on this. Most important thing, I'll write music on this. Sometimes when I'm outside, or like I hear people talking, and then somebody says something, and I'm like, oh, that's really cool. It's like a really cool sentence. I'm gonna write it down, and then later when I'm in the studio and I write a song, I go back to like this list of like cool sentences and words. It's kind of funny because there's some like really deep stuff in here, but then there's also like really stupid shit. So I'm gonna read you a couple. I want to be great, but I'm too scared to die young. R.I.P. Grumpy Cat. I don't know why I wrote that down. Let me think of another deep one. I haven't reached my end goal, but I'm not far from it. Erecto Patronum. Let me know which one you want me to make full songs of. So this is a nail clipper, and I bring it everywhere.
That's a toenail clipper, right?
Is it a toenail clipper?
Yeah.
What about like your hand nail clipper?
They're smaller.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's a toenail clipper.
What? That's crazy. I had no idea. I've been just like cutting my nails with this my whole life. And I don't know if it's like an Indonesian thing or what, but like this is just what people use. And how small is the hand nail clipper?
Like half the size.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Well, you know, this is my culture, and this is who I am, and I'm Rich Brian, and this is my story. This is a Ralph's reward card. I go to Ralph's quite a bit because, you know, like I said, I cook a lot, and it just saves me a lot of money. It's nice. I always do self-checkout too. I never like wait in line for checkout. ever since I found out about self-checkout, I'm like, oh wow, I'm in America. This is tight. All right, well that's it guys. These are all my essentials. And yeah, don't forget to check out my album, The Sailor. It's out now. It's a really good album. Make sure to listen to it and buy it.